Why experience doesn't pay like it used to. It's Mr. London Plumber, real talk. Make sure you subscribe, like, and smash that notification bell. And I'm going to tell you why nowadays it doesn't pay. 22 years of being in the industry, experienced, I should be getting paid, right? Yeah? No, you're wrong. What it is that employers and agencies, yeah, undervalue seniority. Like when I'm a senior engineer, they don't value that. They'll say, oh, I'll just get 2 newbies in to do the same job because I'm just telling them what to do. And this way, the person who knows how to do it correctly is not giving me backchat, is not making me do the right things through health and safety because he knows, because they're a supervisor. They have a triple MSTS. I've had a triple MSTS as a plumber for the best part of 7 years now. I've run 3 sites. One of them being a private site, which is 7 homes in Chelsea. So I've been to the Premier League. And I've been at something like the Institute of Art. Same situation. No one called that the Premier League. But anywhere at West End is Premiership. That's how we're going to go on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, people. Experience is not measured in... Experience, yeah, is only monetized if you control the client, right? And a perfect example, what I know myself, I live it every day, is that you know better on what to do, but your client tells you, this is what I want you to do, and I'm the one paying you. So regardless in you going to college, regardless on you having 20 years of experience while being a plumber, heating engineer, gas engineer, all the gizmos crap, right? I think this will work better if you do it like this. Well, it's not, because it comes off the same feed. And you're trying to explain to someone about this, but they're adamant that this is what I want you to do. And this is what I pay you to do. So let's not have a back and forward about it, because I'll just get someone else to do it. That's when you have to start biting your lip as a tradesperson, because you know it doesn't make any sense, but you're just going to do it for the sake of it, because it's your client. But you don't actually have any say over your client because they're the paying person, but you've got the experience and you know what to do. But it baffles you because you don't know a way how you can explain it to that person without them not being offended, but also being respectful of your experience. It's a hard pill to swallow, but those who know and have got themselves in situations like that with clients and they're talking to them, they have some type of rapport with them. I don't think they respect you as much as you think they do, because if they did, they would understand what you're saying. But in this world, everything doesn't work for you. But what is going to work for you is teaching others and owning your own IP. There is where the real leverage is in the game. And I've thought about this loads of times because I make content, right? And hopefully you guys have subscribed to my channel, right? Because this is real talk with Mr. London Plumber, right? And I own the IP and all the content which I put out. I've always been fascinated by teaching because I've had a few different teachers. I had a teacher called Mario who taught me plumbing in Tottenham. I have my plumber who I worked underneath, who was a Corgley engineer at the time, Jack Neville. And those are 2 people who played big parts in my life, learning the trade, but also giving me my own style so I'll be able to teach others. Personally, I've taught over probably about 1,000 plumbers. I was teaching for a good part of 9 years. So I always wanted to give back because I thought it's part of my calling. It's something what made me happy. It's something what I found a lot of enjoyment in. owning and making content which made sense to the whole of the country is something which I've had to dial into and learn and pick up. Because we all go through the same things, but there's only certain things that we like to admit unless you hear people say it. And it's sometimes the people who are saying it as well. Like, some people are not going to want to listen to me because it's me. But that's okay. Because it is what it is. You know, you can't make everybody listen to you or understand your message. Those who want to listen will listen. Those who want to subscribe will smash that subscribe button. These are all common problems which I see within my industry, and I talk about them because I'm at that point in my own life where we're not running from any problems or anything anymore. We're just admitting them and either finding solutions on how to deal with them or working around them. And I had this conversation with my uncle about experience. And when you give sometimes people the plain English about experience and who values it, you value it more than others. That's what's come to my conclusion. I value having experience as a tradesperson more than some others who say, oh, well, I just learned how to do it, but I know how to do it. Okay, but are you getting paid the right amount for that specialist thing what you know? Probably not. There's a fine line within people who get paid for their experience. 22 years into the game as a tradesperson, I'm still digging for that company who values that. And I don't know if I'll ever find it in my lifetime. But after a while, you just stop searching. You find things which make sense for yourselves. So I've found content made a lot of sense for me. It gave me time to be able to reflect. It gave me a bit of a purpose to turn on the camera, which was to make a message which will bring clarity to people, but also make people think. Because who don't like to watch a YouTube video which is educating yourself or makes you step back and say, maybe that person's right. Maybe you got a point, you know. I'll watch another video of yours because I found it kind of interesting. That's cool, but I'm trying to get you to comment, because that's the hardest thing for people to do, is comment. You don't have to tell your whole life in the comment section below, but I want to know what you lot think, because I truly think that the experience doesn't get you paid like it used to. Again, Jack, who I used to work with, seriously experienced guy, you know. I think he had like 50 years being a plumber, a long time. We used to carry around just a toolbox. There weren't none of this Vito Pro Pack, there weren't none of this. That weren't even out then. And now I've got every gizmo in my tool bag. Doesn't mean that I can fix everything. I ain't got all the experience, still need a little bit more. But I'm working on my IP. And I feel that that's actually more valuable today than having the experience. Because we're far and few between with people who are able to give you this life experience. Even within content. You know. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, share and subscribe. And start smashing the notification bells, because I see you lot watching and not subscribing. It's not cool. Don't do it. See you on the next one.